do your thing.
We gotta
I'm just
do
gonna
the
send
creature check.
Creature check.
Creature check. Creature check. Uh-oh.
Babe.
Yeah.
The stream crashed.
Did it?
Are we
It
back?
still says it's streaming to me.
Are we back?
I'm back.
Hold
I
on.
never left.
I'm asking chat. Chat,
It says it's streaming.
are we back?
The creature is terrified.
Oh my fucking god. Stream did not like that. Let's not transition over to creature check anymore, right?
What do you mean? We've been doing it every single time. That's the whole. That's our whole bit.
I'm telling you, when you did that, the stream
I know.
crashed.
I was there. Okay, but is it back? Is everything okay? Do I need to do anything?
I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Holy shit, that fucking...
Books.
My heart jumped into my goddamn throat. Okay, the Twitch stream straight up crashed. Like, we are on a new stream, but the YouTube one just skipped a bit. It reconnected. Holy. That was scary.
I don't know why. I guess it just...
We gotta get you that C drive upgrade.
Yeah, we do.
How about we do that within like week 1 of me being up there? How about we go for a little excursion?
Why don't you order it, and then it'll be here when you get here?
Okay. John, send me the C drive. That would be best for Carrie, and don't skimp out on any price. I don't care about pricing or anything. Send it to me. Send it to Alex.
No, I think he sent it to Alex. I will get it and direct it. John.
Okay. If we get that C drive upgrade, everything will be just fine.
Sorry for the spook. Didn't mean to spook.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's just, scary. Okay. Back to the T. Black Templars Codex art. Okay. The T is that people don't like the art. For a couple reasons. There have been some people that say that the art...
Oh, is this the one Bloblito just posted?
In the creature chat? Yes.
Yeah, that's easier, because otherwise I gotta click around. But, okay, if I'm looking at the right thing, I'm looking at the right thing. It's because the guy has the stupid haircut. That's why. Why would you put that right on the book?
No. That's on brand for Black Templars. They've all got the fuck-ass haircut.
It's not good. If you can pull that off, you're an 11.
So my problem more lies with 3 things. 1, the Space Marine's helmet is a little small. It's honestly fine. I think the thing that makes it more...
Oh, yeah, I see that.
I think the thing that fucks up the perspective is the fact, where is the power pack? Where's the backpack?
Do they all have to be wearing those? Like, it
yes,
looks very much
like... that is
like...
the armor's battery. But
it looks
the
like
way...
old armor, but then, like, as if you kind of stylized it.
Mm-hmm.
Old armor. No, you know what I mean?
I agree. I agree with you, chat. It's a solid fine, but I think the things that make it less than like, oh, this is like sick as hell is I feel like the power pack being there, more visible, would be better.
Right.
I think it would make the perspective look a bit better. And the last thing, the chaplain in the background, his Crozius, that's a fucking shovel.
Crozius?
Yeah, they usually have, like, you remember Grimalda's had that big fucking bonk stick?
It feels like
and it looked like an eagle thing.
Like, I feel like I'm doing, like, I'm gonna mess it up.
A Crozius.
a
vagina. A Crozius.
Also, composition-wise, I don't like that they've put him in front of, like, a building or something, because it makes, like, I can't, like, my eye doesn't know what he is at first.
That's a banner in the background.
Okay, well, my brain just can't differentiate it at first because all the silhouette is in the same spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't really have a dog in this fight because I'm not as familiar with any of the, like, classic designs and stuff. I'm just telling you know what my brain goes to, which is bad haircut. There's a thing behind that guy. This kind of looks like the Black Knight from
Monty Python.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That's like your favorite movie.
Yeah, that's why I was looking for the rest of it. I was going Monty Python and the. Don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just trying to help.
No,
You could put it on screen if you wanted. That's up to Carrie.
I can do it. Give me a second. I suppose we should do that if we're like literally discussing it. I'm sorry. I didn't think.
We'll put it up on screen temporarily.
I was watching the creature go. I was so transfixed.
I honestly think, like, the more I look at it, I honestly think if the power pack was more visible from this angle, it would look fine. I don't know why the power pack isn't there. I understand it's the perspective. Yes.
Okay, if you were to take this picture and doodle on it, is the power pack just like the big shouldery bits on the back?
It's their backpack.
Yeah, okay, that's the backpack, power pack. I wasn't sure if they've got like a fanny pack I've been missing.
No, their backpack is their battery.
Templar.
It's like an Evangelion. If the
I was
if the
about
backpack
to say, is it
comes
like
off,
how every time they fucking... I had this, like, I sat up in bed the other day as my brain was like, it's the umbilical cord, and the moment we all get cut off from the umbilical cord, we have a countdown until we die. That's literally what the metaphor is. Holy shit!
Are people angry because they think AI is involved, or is it because it's wonky? I think there are people who are a bit knee-jerky when it comes to, ooh, AI! But I think it speaks more that we are at a point where we can't tell. And that upsets me greatly. That makes me very fucking upset.
As a person who has long adored the Ghibli and similar art styles, I am very frustrated that a common like debate I have in my head right now is, oh, that looks really cool. Ooh, I hope it's not AI. And then I feel like I have to like double check. And I feel like I'm like questioning artists that otherwise I would really like their stuff. But there's that little voice in my back of my head now that's like, some people have like broken that ability to just... They're ruining a good thing. That's what it is. That's what it's always been. We all know. Look at this guy's dumb haircut.
That's just par for the course for Black Templars, my love. I'm sorry.
Just saying. Look at it.
Carrie, you're not gonna... These are the racists. The competitive ones.
I know.
I know you know, but I'm
not
just
trying to gas
reiterating
them up.
for the...
I'm not saying, yo, your haircut is sucking.
I'm trying to just explain. Every time a Black Templar gets made, they're like, so what kind of haircut do you want? They're like, just fuck up my shit. Just everything.
They just want to suffer.
I want
They're like,
my entire
make it so a female would come
so
not within
fucked up.
70 leagues.
Oh, listen, even if the Black Templars knew what sex was, they would hate it. They'd be like, that's not base, that's cringe.
I'm not literally suffering the whole time. I mean, not if you're doing it right. Well, then I gotta...
This was the haircut of Grimaldus? No, it wasn't. That was my bald champion. How dare you? He had beautiful eyes. You have very kind eyes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Picked up. Thank you. She makes me feel better. Powerful women always make me feel better, guys.
Who isn't racist in Warhammer 40k? So I was just talking about this with Will, one of our mods, where he was like, it's a shame that like one of the most racist factions gets like all the coolest drip. And I was like, let's be fair. Everybody in Warhammer, even the fucking bugs and the fungus that screams, is racist. Like, everybody in Warhammer is so racist. They're so incredibly fucked. Oh, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They would unironically say it was gay to like women. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's Pride Month, so bend over, I guess. I don't know.
Grimaldus?
I mean, I did get excited that one time he looked all...
He had the legs spread.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, bros, relax. Grimaldus spreads his legs. I'm like, hello. And then fucking Kiryu spreads his legs. I'm like, close your legs, young man. What are you doing?
Close your fucking legs, whore. Get the fuck out of here.
What do you think this is, your house? Sit up. We don't know who Kiryu's mother is because it's me.
Close your legs, young man. God
Close
damn.
your legs down.
Okay, I've got 2 more pieces
Put that
of tea.
thing
They're
away. You're not
celebrity
ready
related.
to use it yet. You don't even know it's there.
We have some celebrity related tea. This next one's very short. It's Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is currently crashing the fuck out.
It's not good, guys. I'm a little concerned against.
He is not okay. I would say it is the peak of men will do anything except go to fucking therapy. He posted some shit saying, people keep telling me to heal. Don't you think if I could have fixed myself, I would have already? I know I'm broken.
Isn't it society's fault?
I know I have anger issues. I tried to do the work my whole life to be like the people who told me I needed to be fixed like then. And it keeps making me more tired and more angry. The harder I try to grow, the more focused on myself I am. Jesus is the only person who keeps me wanting to make life about others. Because honestly, I'm exhausted with thinking about myself lately, aren't you? Brother, you are a dad. You gotta calm down, man.
You good?
You gotta calm down.
Whoa.
And in lighter tea.
A white tea. Perhaps a green. Oolong.
In lighter tea, Tyrese Halliburton and Kevin Hart, there's a clip going around of Tyrese talking about LeBron James. And he's recounting how LeBron will be in the training room watching The Sopranos with an iPad on his chest, watching it at full fucking volume with no headphones on.
Wow.
That's
Guys,
so fucking funny.
I was getting on a train the other day, and I was 100% sure that my Bluetooth headphones had connected to my phone. Started blasting Addo.
At one point he
Everybody
said,
heard it.
he's like, I went up to LeBron and said, isn't this like the 4th time you watched it? He's like, yeah. And Tyrese goes, well, why are you laughing so fucking hard?
Because it's funny! That's how sitcoms work. You watch them again and again, and then you go, wait, he's gonna... you know?
He's fucking LeBron. You're gonna tell him no? I guess not, but like, just imagine you're in the fucking training room and you're hearing The Sopranos at full fucking volume. I'm imagining he's like doing that thing where he's got like the iPad like propped up on his chest, but he's laying completely flat on like a bench, and he's just got his fucking head craned up looking.
Oh no.
That's crazy. That's so fucking funny.
Oh. He's so
Oh
tall,
my
too.
God.
So, like,
Oh god, yeah.
damn.
Oh man. Oh, that's so funny. What was that meme going around, chat, of like LeBron James exposed trying to go into the Tomb of the Giants area with no torch? Oh, what a
The
horrible
Tomb of
fumble.
the Giants.
Yeah, there's a Dark Souls thing. Don't worry about it. We went there. It was where the scary skeleton was, and it was very dark.
Oh, in the darkness. I didn't like
mhm.
that.
No, it was very bad.
I didn't like it.
Oh man. I keep thinking about fucking LeBron James and the fucking iPad. LeBron James reportedly down during insta-kill.
No.
No! No! Justin Bieber's a dad, and also this is so
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
funny. Yeah, he's been a dad. I found this out like not too long ago, because like I thought Justin Bieber went the way of like most kid stars,
We're gonna
celebrities.
Say Moses.
No.
I
Went
was
the
like,
way
no,
of like most.
I don't think so.
Most child star celebrities, where either they disappear off the fucking face of the earth,
Right.
or
Kinda did.
they become like normal,
Dead.
like
Oh.
Selena Gomez is like, as far as I understand, like pretty fucking normal.
I mean, yeah, she's still doing like concerts and stuff, so like that's not normal. Like she is not like an everyday person.
I
She's
mean,
not...
like, she's not doing what Justin's doing.
She
is what I'm
also has
trying
gone
to
through
say.
incredible health troubles.
Yes.
So like, if she
yeah.
was on a crazy amount of drugs, like I don't think she would have made it.
No.
That's yeah. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. Sometimes you find out about like singers or actors who kind of like just ended. Now they're working like normal jobs.
Is Zac Efron normal?
Again, I feel like after reaching that level of no, well, okay, I feel like after reaching that level of celebrity, my definition of normal is no longer possible. So
I mean, have
you're
they
hitting me
done
with the
anything
wrong
like?
word. I don't know.
Are they
Zac
freaks?
Efron, I feel like he's gotten like a DUI or something. I don't know.
Is it gonna
Don't quote
ruin
me
the
on that.
tour?
No, like much less. He's like, I feel like he's just an actor. He's probably like,
Okay.
I don't know, maybe tried a few drugs in his time. But from what I know, I've not heard of him being a bad person. I've always quite liked him in the sense of like, I think that I've never heard anything that has like given me a red flag about Zac Efron.
I've been.
And it's crazy because when he played Ted Bundy, good God, he did a good job.
Oh God. I've been watching these like retrospectives of like old Disney Channel shows from when like I was a kid and growing
Right.
up, and it's like fuck, I don't remember shit about any of these. But it's been great background noise because hey, chat, I've been having a fucking art block for like the last couple weeks, and I'm finally getting back into it. And I've been experimenting with a new art style, a new pen,
I'm liking
specifically.
it.
Thank you. It's been very refreshing to go back and tackle Stormcast. I think I got like very intimidated with wanting to do them justice, and now I'm just kind of like laying myself back. I'm also trying not to draw when I feel like I have to, and just doing it when I want to.
Yes, this is a big thing. I've been finding with like singing and stuff, a big part of it has been getting myself to the point where like I feel that urge to start.
Yes.
And so like for me that has been watching live performances, and my brain eventually clicks into I want to do that. Like not like I can't guys, I can't be on stages. I'm terrified. But singing
What we're
wise,
trying
like
to say
the
is-
skill, like you need to be inspired.
Otto has been a good influence on Carrie.
It's true. I'm getting louder, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Louder by the moment.
And you will hear it.
Ah!
There you go. Good, thank you.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's been nice to find, I guess, like literally for me, literally like an idol, like someone to look up to in a way, as like a professional inspiration, literally, you know.
Yeah.
Idol might sound more like a
Okay.
worshipy word, but I mean it as just like somebody who you kind of like aspire to be like.
Mm-hmm.
We should all aspire.
What is this?
I don't know. There's everybody posting videos in creature chat.
She picks it up and hears heavy breathing. When suddenly
What?
a man's unsettling voice asks, "Have you checked on the children?"
Okay.
She
Yeah,
dismisses
everyone
the
knows this
story and
story.
hangs up. 15 minutes later, the phone rings again. This time the voice asks, "Why haven't you checked on the children?" Panic sets in and she calls 911. The operator advises her to keep the caller on the line if they call back, allowing the call to be traced. Moments later, the phone rings again and the voice snarls, "Check on the children now." Trembling, she keeps the call connected as instructed. Once more the phone rings. The operator's voice crackles through, urgent and frantic. "Get out of the house. The calls are coming from upstairs." Terrified but worried about the children, she hesitates before fleeing outside. She bolts
Okay.
out of the house, her heart pounding in her chest. There, a tall man stepped out of the shadows.
It's fucking LeBron James!
Whoa.
No! No! I was like, what's this building to? What the fuck? It turns into a fucking LeBron fan cam. That's so fucking good. Oh shit. Okay. All right, chat. It's been like we took a week off. We have so many creature checks. Chat.
Okay, wait.
First off,
I'm gonna be working on the time jump. We're going
yeah.
back in time, chat.
I'll start with my creature check then. Chat. I've been doing a lot. I have artistically, I've been getting back into doing the drawing for the videos. I finally got over my art block. I have been working on my Slaves to Darkness army. I just base coated pretty much everything. I only have 2 knights to prime and then base coat with the metallic armor. But the warriors I worked on a lot today. I base coated all of their boots, their belts, their capes. Some of them have like scale on their shoulders and stuff, so I base coated that. I might have to redo the blue one because it turned out to be a little too similar to the gray color that we have. But as for all that, that's been going great. I also base coated the Chosen and 3 of the 5 Knights. Very, very excited to see how that goes. As for other things, been playing more Spearhead when I can because it's very easy to get people into, and I've been enjoying it. Spearhead's very fun. Age of Sigmar Spearhead, that is. Been getting back into just the workflow of like researching and doing notes and reading. It's been very, very good. I have plans this week. So I'm not gonna get too into it, but I don't want to bring down the mood at all. But my grandfather the other week, he passed away, and I'm okay. I wasn't like super duper close to the guy or anything, but he was my grandpa, right? But my grandma and my mom particularly have been taking it pretty hard, so I've been just talking with them a bit more. And we have plans on Wednesday because I went over to my grandma's place like the day after it happened. I made her some food. We hung out for a little bit. We just talked. Same thing with my mom. And Wednesday we have plans because here's a secret about my family. They don't really. I've talked about it, they don't really like animation all that much. They are very not rigid, but they're like animation's kid stuff.
Yeah, they're just not used to it.
But they love How to Train Your Dragon. They love it to death, and they always prefer live action stuff. So from everything that I've heard, the movie, I'm not gonna say any opinion of like whether it's good or bad. I haven't fucking seen it. I don't know. From everything I've heard, it's the same
like,
fucking
live one?
movie. Yeah, it's the same fucking movie, but it's just live action now, right? It's like shot for shot.
Right.
But considering where they are at right now, I think that is just the thing that they need. So we have plans on Wednesday to go see
That's good.
How to Train Your Dragon. So at the start of the Yakuza stream, I'll give my thoughts probably.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm curious.
Oh, no,
I
no.
am curious because like I also like the movie. Like
I'll-
I like
I'll
the
tell
movie.
ya. Yeah, I'll tell you. But
It feels
no,
like
chat.
the highest budget cosplay thing, and I'm like,
Yeah. I'll
like if
I'll,
someone did like a like I remember there was some girls who did like a huge project where they like filmed the first couple episodes of Sailor Moon like themselves and like had the cosplays and like did like put themselves on a green screen and like there is actually like an official Sailor Moon live action show. It's amazing. I would recommend it. But like I don't know, that kind of stuff is fun and campy. If I think there's a way that it has to not take itself too seriously though. Maybe I don't know. But I guess yeah, we'll see what you think. I'm curious.
We'll see. But I'm mostly just going to it because I before I go up to Canada for a few months, I wanna spend some time with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like make sure they're okay. That's my
Yeah.
primary concern, really. But yeah, they loved the original movies, so I'm sure that they're gonna love this one if it is just a shot-for-shot remake. And as I said, they prefer live action, so they're probably gonna love it even more than the original. So they'll they'll be doing that. But other than that, no D&D update this week. There was no D&D on Saturday. I don't know if there's going to be D&D this Saturday either. I have been researching Age of Sigmar Soulbound, which is the Age of Sigmar tabletop RPG that is set within the Age of Sigmar universe. And I have been looking into GMing something for that. I have been guiding a couple friends along with character creation. It is remarkably easy, actually. Like, it's actually kind of shockingly easy. We created their characters within like 15 or so minutes. I made a test character. It was a Stormcast. My buddy made a Dwarf Doomseeker. A Fire Slayer Doomseeker, whatever. And then my other buddy made a Sylvaneth Tree Revenant. But yeah. Sorry for your loss. I wish. No, guys, I really do appreciate it, and like please don't feel like you need to say stuff like that. I understand. I don't want to bring down the mood or anything. Just, I'm doing okay. I just, more than anything, I want to make sure that the fam's okay. That's my primary. I want to make sure they're coping well. As for everything else, pretty much it. So I don't know if I even wrote down my creature check last time, but it has been a while. Yeah, I feel like that's it.
So what
How
is
was
your creature check that you're spending
So
some
for-
time with your fam?
spending
'Cause that's
time
a
with
good
fam? Spending time with fam's gonna be my top concern. The other thing is probably gonna be packing.
Yeah, fair
Packing's
enough.
gonna be a big one. Making sure I don't forget something like a charger. That's gonna be big. Other than that, just making sure that the place is relatively tidy before I leave, because there's nothing worse than going on a like extended vacation essentially and coming back to your house and it's like
Gross.
it's not like it's not like messy or gross, but it's just like, oh, I would feel way better about this if I I don't know, if I boxed up those minis over there and they've just been sitting on my desk for like 3 months.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just like I would like to come back home and not feel like, oh, I have to put the laundry away,
Yeah, not feel like there's a task list to complete.
Exactly. So yeah, cleaning, packing, spend time with fam. I'm gonna try to take it easy.
I think that's a good list.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I feel
What
like
just
I'm
popped
having
up on
like
my screen?
I did a what?
Something popped up on my screen. 1 second. You keep talking.
Oh, I feel like
Investigating.
I've been like confused with my energy and emotions in the last couple of weeks, which isn't bad and isn't super unexpected, considering my progress with therapy and getting my red blood cell count up. Woo. But it's been, I think, overall good. I think I've been letting myself do more of what I like, which is scary because every alarm bell goes off in my head saying I'm doing something bad. But then it hasn't been bad. So that's been a good learning experience. It just takes a lot of energy to like let myself be in that state, if that makes sense.
I heard something the other
Ah.
day, and I wanted to bring it up here because I thought it was interesting, because it made me sort of reflect on something. I'm gonna be paraphrasing it, but it was essentially, if you make yourself anxious and something goes wrong, you
Right.
have caused yourself to suffer twice.
Yes. Yeah.
if
Anxiety is
you-
suffering twice.
Yes. And if you are anxious and nothing goes wrong, you have caused yourself to suffer once.
Right.
But if you don't worry about it and something goes wrong, you still only suffer once. And if you don't worry about it and nothing goes wrong, you're fine.
Yeah.
And I've been
I-
thinking about that a lot, and it reminds me a lot of Paige,
Right.
good friend of the channel, Peach Saliva. She said something on one of her streams that has rang in my head for multiple weeks, months at this point, which is most things are neutral, and I quite like that mantra a lot.
Mm.
I don't know. I've just been thinking about it, especially with like certain, not inferiority complex, imposter syndrome situations. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Most things are neutral. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No. I was just making the listening sounds, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, that said, anxiety is not a thing that you're doing on purpose.
No.
Like, to tell someone to just stop being anxious is a bit.
Yes, of course. But I
Um,
think something that helps me at least, and this obviously it depends on the person. I find if I recognize my anxiety and I have like I think realizing sometimes that there is nothing you can do helps, if that makes sense.
It can, yeah.
But yeah, sorry. You go ahead.
No. I mean, like, I have, I can't remember the exact terminology, but it's basically a death, the phobia of death. Like, I get very anxious about the idea of dying. And I remember
Same.
somebody said to me once, a good friend of mine at the time was like, well, I mean, you can't stop it, so why worry about it? And I was like, what do you mean? I can't just turn it off. I know. I don't feel like I'm gonna worry myself into immortality. I'm just scared. Like yeah, I understand the sentiment, but like if we have fear, we have anxiety for a reason.
Yeah.
It is our body communicating with us, right? Like that is what any emotion is. It's your body telling you that something is going on. Or so probably people who have anxiety or whatever have it because at some point they have been shown that things can go wrong and the consequences of things that going wrong, what that can be, you know? This is very long-winded. What I'm saying is it's okay to have anxiety. It's okay to be scared of a thing.
Absolutely.
And it's okay to kind of find yourself there. And if you can find grounding in comprehending and like distilling it down to a psychological experience, then absolutely there's value in that. And it's something that's wonderful to practice.
Mm-hmm.
But also, don't feel ashamed if that's not a skill that you have right off the bat.
Absolutely.
And it's normal to be anxious. It's not something that
You should not feel
I
guilt
think
for being anxious.
it's something that people hide about themselves, but almost everyone experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So
Even if they don't really have a word for it.
yeah, exactly. Like a little bit of anxiety is almost good, right? Because it kind of gets you out of bed in the morning.
This has like nothing to do with it, but like, sorry, the wording on. You did not do this intentionally.
What I do.
My brain is silly because you were talking and you said the phrase, you know, if somebody has anxiety or whatever. But I thought
Or
like,
whatever.
no, my mind went to like, you're in a therapy session. They're like, so what do you feel? And they're like, I got like anxiety or like whatever. Like, fucking-
Bro. Literally.
It's no big deal.
I always, whenever I'm with
Oh,
a new
fuck.
therapist, I have a
That's so
moment of
good.
like So I have a psych degree and I've been through therapy many, many times. Do you just want the spiel or like?
All right, do we want the speed run? Come on, what are we doing?
Do I just tell you the cliff notes
Any
to kind of
percent?
catch
Let's
you
go.
up?
Let's go.
Or do you
I've
wanna,
already
like,
worked on these.
start
We
on
don't need to
like
touch
a
it.
story mode? Like, do you need the campaign?
Mr. or Mrs. Therapist, do you want the unskippable cutscene or do you want to just like skip the tutorial? Like, what do you want?
They get to like my life story, and it's the day my mom died, and I'm like, no, you can't skip this one. This is a canon event.
No, this is
Sorry, this is a cutscene.
This
death
doesn't
guy.
stop. No, unskippable.
Yeah, no, and I was traumatized. Who
You
could have
keep
guessed?
pressing start and you
Oh my
keep holding down the
God!
A button. It's not happening.
Yep.
It is unskippable. You will watch it. I got depression or what else?
I got like dysthymia.
No big deal.
Super fun.
Okay, all right. So what do you think your creature check this week is, my love? You've been doing a lot. I've been very
I've been
proud
doing
of
a
you.
lot, and I don't want
I'm always
to
proud
like.
of you, but like
I feel like I didn't. My creature checks have been to like get to a certain place in like recording a song.
Uh-huh.
And while I haven't done that, every time I've like made progress, I've been impressed by the amount of work that progress has taken, and also impressed by the fact that I was able to do that work and find success in this thing. So I feel like my creature checks have been kind of uneducated in what I've been doing.
The wording of them, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like I need to readdress how I'm doing creature checks in that category, because my brain is still learning like what takes how much time or effort.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps just changing the wording to like doing it in general.
Well, I think also
Just a
there are
suggestion.
things that I would be better served by kind of having as a checklist item right now.
Right.
Which is
right,
really,
right.
I think I'd like to clear my Discord of all my notifications.
Yes.
Because I have been in a bit of a pathological avoidance loop. Woo! We love to hear it. That's, this is what I mean when I'm like, guy, okay, new therapist, do you want the spiel or do you just want the diagnoses? So I need to break that spiral and hopefully surf that. So I think my creature check will be getting through my Discord notifications.
I think that's a really good goal. Absolutely.
Yeah, who would have 1,000 John, do you have 1,000 notifications on Discord? Holy crow.
No. This motherfucker doesn't get to say shit. I have seen his tabs.
Oh,
He
we
doesn't be
can't
like,
tab shame.
I have 1,000 fucking notifications on Discord. You got 1,000 notifications on your fucking desktop every time you open fucking Chrome!
Ba-dong, ba-dong, ba-dong. I had to change my text message sound because it was, I realized I was getting anxiety every time I was getting a notification. I was like,
Do you have like a special one of me? Like you can just set it to be like,
no, you can't change individual ones on Discord.
fuck. Oh.
Because you don't text me, you Discord me.
I do. Do you want me to text you?
I mean, not really. Like, we're
Okay.
used to it. I don't know. I feel like it's all becoming the same thing. Like, I feel like I sometimes wonder what the point is of paying for texting, but then I'm like, I gotta call my doctor or something, and I'm like, oh. That's why I have a phone number. You know what I mean? Like, everybody our age just interacts over the internet, but, like, in order to communicate with the boomers, we still need to, like, use... Ah!
What if you called using a phone? Then I would have to pay money for international calls. And I don't want to do that.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Okay, that picture
I think that's a really
just
good creature
terrified
check.
me.
Oh, the Le King.
What?
Le Kingu?
The Kingu. No, I'm looking at creature chat.
Oh. Hold on. I've got like 8 different creature chats open because I have to look at the thread for the creature chats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up. 22,642 Gmail
John.
notifications. I've got 1,191 Gmail notifications, but Gmail might as well not exist to me.
Okay, Gmail, I do actually, like, every little while, like, burn through it
Purge.
and, like,
Yup,
do a thing.
purge.
Although I do actually have to get back to somebody tonight. And if you're in this chat, if you're in chat right now, I'm so sorry I'm so sorry. Somebody has been using my auto booking feature on my website to, like, auto book me for a voiceover job in, like, Massachusetts, and I keep canceling it, and then they just rebook me. So I gotta send them an email and be like, ah!
Who are you?
Anyway,
Okay,
that's just a personal thing I gotta fix.
Let's start blitzing through some creature checks. These are starting from last week. These are going to be starting from the 8th of this month. All right. I expect there to be a lot of gay ones in
We do
tune of
love
Pride
gays.
Month. I do. We are. What fucking song is that? Whatever. It doesn't matter.
We are
All right.
who we are. Is that what you're thinking?
No. It's like I'm remembering an anime. I'm remembering Akira Toriyama art style. It's not Dragon Ball, but I remember the fucking theme song was
Sand
like,
Punk?
"We are." I don't remember what it was. Anyway,
Desert Punk.
that weird guy from work. That weird guy from work is from like fucking.
That
like
weird
20
guy
years
from
ago.
Akira Toriyama.
That weird guy from work, Will, says, last week's creature check start painting minis passed arguably with flying colors as I pinned it up a free Stormcast Eternal mini, and I received and made solid progress on my practice tier, and as this week's creature check assembled my workout bench and at least once, use it at least once every day. I don't have to commute to get to the office. I got to get back to the habit of exercising. Also, keep painting. Mark the Frog, back on the 8th, says, creature check for the week of June 8th through June 14th. Go to the gym at least 3 times and not gain any weight. Damn. Zach, the Scarab Occult Sorcerer, says, creature check. Rubric Marines are finished. Next creature check. Get some writing done whenever I can. Yes, man. Yes.
Let us see it.
That weird guy from work, Will, once again says creature check bonus. I figured that would be fun to share my pile of shame with folks. Also have a scout squad and 2 Voton kill teams coming. I intend to paint the Necron a shiny white with silver and gold cables and an icy blue glow. The Mandrakes with white hair and pink purple warp fire. The Phobos strike team is veteran Raven Guard. Even got the official Mark 6 helmets from the Horus Heresy line. And the scout squads as coming up Primaris with hand-me-down Mark 7 helmets, and the Deathcore Krieg with winter camouflage. Rubric Marines and Voton will just be aiming for the box art look. Very good. Green Stark on the 9th says, creature check update, the battle against the belly goes well. I've learned that my posture may be causing it to look worse than it is, so I've got some exercises to help correct that. Painting creature check completed. All Night Lords finished. I tried the hairdryer method on the crackle paint. However, the results weren't as satisfying as I hoped, so I pivoted to a new strategy. Pretty rocks. I got some red agates and lapis lazuli to complement the tufts, and I'm very happy with the results. They look fucking sick. Next week's objective is to finish some more reclusions for my Stormcast army and the endless spells for my Lumineth. Wonderful. Kate of Duntruck last week says, creature check is to keep my head above the water. I found out that on SCP night that my extended family member died in an automobile accident, so I've been trying to deal with that instead of my other checks. That is, I'm very sorry to hear that.
I hope you're doing
But
okay.
I think, you know, I'm not going to say I know how you feel because it's obviously very different for everybody, but I think more than anything, prioritizing yourself is going to be the most important thing.
Wait, hang on.
I'm waiting.
I'm too dyslexic for this. I need you. What's the creature saying?
Oh fuck. I have to open. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That's nonsense.
Rest going is time. Oh, it's backwards.
Time is going backwards.
Since
I feel like the time is going faster since this place is getting from
more homey?
Getting more homey, yes. God, what a terrible fucking mechanic.
I just needed to call a friend. 1 second. Sorry. I didn't mean to give you a stroke.
I think whoever made that part of the game should be eaten.
Eaten.
Lady Merlin says, my creature check is to get plenty of rest since I had a depth revision on this past Wednesday. Also, to dilate 3 times daily as instructed by the doctor. Crasher says, creature check, working on getting a car so I can function in this far too car reliant society. I know how that feels, man. Unfortunately, the electric car I was looking at fell through because of my marijuana allergy. And one of the previous owners smoking in it. Currently working with my aunt to scout a affordable Prius in her neck of the woods. Hope that this one doesn't have unforeseen problems. Then there was some car advice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There was some creature check updates. Will with some custodies looking fucking great.
Excellent. I don't know why I said it like egg.
Egg.
Every day I wake up and think about eggs.
Chronic Girl Failure says, creature check, I really need to study for my permit so I can take the written test and start learning to drive for today.
That's fair.
Edit for today, June 16th. I still need to do this, lol. That's fair.
Wait,
Abla said,
grab my eye drops. 1 second. My eyes are going funny.
I will keep reading. Hopalot, creature check. I got my mile time down to sub 14, which is good considering that at the beginning of May it was just shy of 20 minutes. Ended up having to go to a training yesterday morning for work. Took me longer to drive there than I do the training, which was just me and the instructor there, so that was fun. Got new instructions for work due to the protest, so that's fun. Fuck ICE and the government. True.
Yeah.
Also had to buy a new tire on Friday last week because popped mine on the way home from work, but luckily know how to change for a spare. Excellent. Creature check for the week. Hopefully managed to get the special edition copy of Void Exile Saturday. Have a good day at the fair. Read my 4 books I bought over the weekend. 2 Warhammer ones, and then a Dungeons and Drama and a Dating and Dragons. Excellent.
Wait, you read 4 books in a weekend? Sorry, I'm trying to put in eye drops. I hate doing this. You've read 4 books in a weekend? Holy crap. Sorry, I'm having allergies.
We got creature checks from today. I'm ringing the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Where guy from work? Will says, I'm making my way through my practice turn. It's faster than I expected to, though it doesn't feel fast in the moment quite yet. Since last Monday, I've completed their skin, their joints, and I'm presently working on their blurple carapaces. I expect to finish them in a couple weeks, then I can move on to the practice Marines from the starter box. 6 Infernus Marines and a 5-man Terminator squad, plus a captain in Terminator armor and a teleport Homer. I've decided that the Adeptus Custodes is my 40k proper army, with all the fixings: Custodian Guard, Wardens, couple captains, Sisters of Silence, Alaris, Terminators, Contemptor Dreadnought, Land Raider, Virtus, Praetors. Either I can't focus and listen to you at the same time. I'm so sorry. I'm taking off my headphones. All the issues I have pending in Bajillion Tyranids, those wouldn't be there with the Custodes. My pile of shame grows, and now includes multiple kill teams, some Blood Bowl teams, the Aphrometric Custodes units. I look forward to painting it all. I do still need to build out my workout bench, though. I can probably do that tonight as I clear out my secondary bedroom. I don't know if I'll actually get filled. This week's creature check is the same as last. Build a bench, keep painting, just, actually build the bench. That's fair. Greenstark says, creature check update. The Reclusians are mostly done. Just needs some little touches here and there. Lumineth Endless spells are completed. Got the Stormcast Endless spells during the week, and they've been incredibly fun to paint, especially the funny Wheel of Magic disc. This week's objective, hunker down as a famous racing event turns my town into a mini realm of chaos for the week. That's fucking fair. Is it a F1 or NASCAR? Or I don't know all the races. All I know is F1 and NASCAR. Mark the Frog says, creature check, week of June 16th through June 20th. Second verse, same as the first. Go to the gym at least 3 times. Not gonna weight. I ate 2 McChickens, a donut, and 24-ounce Wawa coffee with Irish cream, so I have enough fuel to work out.
Wow.
We love to see it. K-Tup Dump Truck says, same thing as before. Now I've had time to mourn, and I'm back to walking. I've even had 2 places I've applied for to ask me back. That's excellent.
Yes!
Fuck yes. Chat, I cannot emphasize this enough. I don't care if it's like just a little walk. I don't care if it's like some basic cardio, some like jumping jacks or whatever the fuck. Just move your body. Move your body.
Listen to the second song I played in our opening. Just dance around. It's good bop.
You will feel much better. I promise you. Crashes has an update. I have a car. It is a 2015 Prius with 92,000 miles on it and one previous owner. Still adjusting to its slightly odd transmission and dashboard placement, but besides that, it's running well. Going to get it inspected tomorrow because while the dealership inspected it, it was in other states, so I need it done in mine. Fair enough. Excellent work. Excellent work. Move. Not exactly a creature check, but I just want to say I hope y'all are doing okay. Shame I can't make it to the streams. Work
Aw.
schedule being mean. Haha. Well. That is
Poo-poo
a shame,
work.
but at least you've got the VOD. Lady Merlin says, "Creature check. Got these Marlocks ready for priming. Pun not intended. Those look fucking sick. Yes, those look sick as fuck." Cowpie says, "Creature check. I completed last week's and beat Expedition 33 before getting too lost in my Switch 2. I also completed last week's, which was to work on my Mandalorian armor, and this week's check will be to continue to print the Mando armor because I have a new software to help with sizing parts that were printing too big." Excellent. Hoplot's back. Creature Check got the special edition of Void Exile. Let's go! Went to the fair and had a great time. Unfortunately, friend was going with couldn't make it, so ended up going with their sister. Got to see a bunch of reptiles and a pet snake, won a few prizes at the games, rode a Ferris wheel, and attended a rave. There was so much fun, minus some drunk people and rude people. Ended up not making it over halfway through the first book I bought last weekend, but halfway. I mean, you did a lot, so that makes
Wow.
sense.
Wait, I just had a realization.
Yeah,
Does Ferris wheel mean iron wheel?
chat, check it. Google.
Ferris Manus?
Chat, is this real?
Wait,
Tanky says, "Last 2 weeks were boring as hell for me. Not gonna lie, I guess I commenced a new TTRPG campaign. That's something. That's exciting." We got some Ghidorahs in chat. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I did succeed being on top of the dilation. Yes, good job, good job. Good job, everybody. Okay, we are gonna scanning. If there are any creature checks that I missed, please feel free to add me in the Discord. I'm gonna transition over to the YouTube chat. You guys survived the blackout.
oh!
You did it.
There was a blackout, guys.
was a
Restream
blackout.
was not useful for a while.
Looking for the first one in chat. Don't worry. I'm scrolling up. Do not worry. Sean McFadden says, "Creature Check, my Pride Month media recommendations are going well. Doing video games, focusing on indie titles this week and webcomics next week. Excellent." Kai Young says, "Creature Check, I'm in another D&D session for a boss battle. I continue my Night Lord's journey with Blood Reaver, and my cat has discovered the true meaning of life. Guess the lie."
Oh,
What do you mean, guess
Wait,
the...
it's a
What does this answer
game.
me, my riddles 3? What the fuck is this?
oh.
Well, you can't do a creature
Oh,
check
wait, I
and
got
be
it.
like,
I think I got
ah.
it right. I think I got it right.
What you got? What you got?
We might have to wait 27 minutes.
That's fine.
I think I've put it to the creature's birthday.
Oh, interesting. That's cool. Well, you still got a lot of creature checks to go through, so... Oh, I missed one in the Discord. Thank you very much for letting me know. Destructive Midnight. Oh, good to see you. It says, "It has been 84 years, but I shall report on the last creature check, which I made up, was to set up my dual monitor, which I did successfully, even if I have to prop up one monitor with books. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. As a direct result, I got into streaming regularly and more effectively. I have done several streams now of Hades 2, having a lot of fun thirsting over hotties for Pride Month, and hanging out with friends to beat back the loneliness. I have been uploading my VODs so people can come by later to hang, and I want to say thank you all the creatures. I want to say thank you to all the creatures for the love and support you have shown me, and this community has really helped me push forward and form goals and future plans after my diagnosis, finding joy in life again. And so thank you, creatures. Thank you, Ava and Carrie, for forming this community and bringing love and laughs to my life. Thank you.
Oh my god!
This community is nothing without you.
God!
That goes for all of you. I want to be very clear with that.
We are all precious creatures.
Nabs says,
are all
creature check,
here
I have to
together.
preface, I and everyone involved is alive and physically
What?
okay. Oh, God.
Oh no.
My car was totaled on Wednesday night after being
Oh.
hit by 2 other cars. It was a super
Oh
close
my
call, so creature check
gosh.
is to calm the frig down after almost dying.
Oh.
Yeah, you deserve a little rest
Oh.
after that, I'd say. Goal is to keep the whole asking for my meds thing to... asking for my needs thing and settle into our new apartment. Also finish building my intercessor squad and finish painting my backlog. And finally, we are going to seriously start looking into getting George, the drama queen, attached to this message of him trying to fit into the arm of a chair.
George.
Look
Look at
at
him.
George.
Oh dear. Look at him.
A good lad.
That's true.
Back to YouTube chat. Fies says, creature check, get back into drawing. I don't know how. I hand you a large fist comes through the monitor. It's my fist. It's the pastiest, whitest fist
What?
you've ever seen. Hello, my dear friend.
He has
I
very
open,
soft hands.
the massive hand opens,
It's
and
not very
inside of the palm, inside of the massive palm, you know what it is? It's a pencil. Pick it up.
Ava's hands
I
are about
say.
the same size as my hands, and I even have
Shut the
small
fuck
hands
up!
for a girl, actually. I got tiny, tiny little grippers.
I had a girlfriend who kept making fun of my soft hands.
Like, I can't reach all the buttons on an Xbox controller. It's a problem.
I can.
Okay, well, just because you reach. Doing
Just because you
yoga out there.
stretch.
God. Pilates, Mike.
Bry Gray Steel says, creature check, this last month has been a lot. My family had to put down our oldest dog, and my autistic
Oh.
ass is beating myself up, not going through the same grief my family is, but I'm also trying to be there for them. On top of that, my sister is getting married as well as moving across the country, so I've had to push that all down, help her move out. And in a few days, Oh, excuse me. What happened to the message? Where did the message go?
Oh, no, did it scroll away?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry to hear about that. That sucks, man. I hope you're doing better. I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah.
And like, I think when it comes to the beating yourself up over that, everybody is gonna grieve in their own way.
Yeah. You don't ever feel guilty for your emotion. Like, you can't
Mhm.
control what your brain is telling your body to feel. Again, it goes back to like the same thing we were talking about with anxiety. You don't control your emotion. It's just your body's way of signaling you. It's like pain, right? Your body tells you if you're getting burned so that you can adjust if you can.
I punch you in the face and you go, ow, that's a skill issue.
It is just
How dare you?
a neurological experience. And it's okay to have that be happening loudly or not happening.
Oh,
As long as
thank
you're
you,
okay.
Ice. Thank you, Ice Blaze, for the sub.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, wait. No, we still got 22 minutes here. I might transition to Nikki for a bit, but we gotta like set a timer so we remember to come back.
I mean, we still have creature checks to go through.
I know.
This depends on you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just chilling.
You're in the driver's seat.
He's in the bath. He's getting a little. Not enough, though. We know now.
Tridon! Oh, wait, sorry. Galmaraz first says, creature check, after too long, I'm finally going back to work later this week. Might not be able to stay up late for all the streams. That's fair. That's okay.
All is good.
Traden Watterson says, creature check, this will be a long one. Last week sucked. I'm gonna be honest. Lost Gma. Having money problems. Going insane on how bureaucratic getting ID, social security card, and my physical birth certificate. Have a plane in the works to get a SS card, but am working on it. So 1 SS card, 2 physical birth certificate, 3 ID card, 4 bank account, 5 start a job. I have a plan. Arthur. I'm going insane.
Are there snakes in this house?
I think the best piece of advice with that sort of thing is you will be okay. It is a shitty bureaucratic system. However, Just take it one step at a time. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask for clarification, because what's the worst thing they're gonna do? They're gonna tell you no. Like, it's crazy.
Also,
If you
if you're
fuck-
ever detained for any reason, shut the fuck up.
Don't say shit.
Shut the fuck up. Get yourself a lawyer and shut the fuck up.
You have a right to an attorney, no matter your.
You have a right to an
situation,
attorney,
Devon.
and you have the right to shut the fuck up, and you should do that. Not because I'll think. I'm so sorry if that was loud. Did that happen?
Carrie,
Yeah.
I gotta show you more Better Call Saul. I only showed you the first
Okay.
episode.
Sorry, I turned
'Cause
on
there's a-
Nikki, and you screamed my name right as, like, you know how it always, like, you know?
Oh,
I
God.
thought you guys were in pain, and I couldn't find the volume.
There is a scene in Better Call Saul,
Right.
which, Chad, if you don't know, Carrie's far more interested in Better Call Saul because A, it's like more of a lawyer crime
I
drama.
can't
Very
watch
cool.
Breaking Bad, guys. It's every
Can't watch
trigger
Breaking
I've
Bad.
ever had.
Can't watch Breaking
Consents
Bad.
onto a man who looks exactly like my father. It's not.
It's
I
a
can't do it.
problem.
I like Brian. I have all the respect in the world for Bryan Cranston. His face triggers me. It's
Yes.
not his fault.
There is an uncanny resemblance.
It's
and
kinda
the
creepy.
association. Yep. Anyway, there is a scene very early on where a guy is taken into the police custody. I can't remember why, but he doesn't want to tell him anything, and so he's just sitting there. And every time they ask him a question, he waits a second. And he's not looking at them. He's just staring at the wall. And he just says, "Lawyer." They ask him another question. He just goes, "Lawyer." Every single thing, lawyer. Fuck you.
that's the fucking vibe. Do it.
It's time for Twitch
You
chat.
don't
Creature
gotta talk to
chat.
them. They'll talk to your people.
It's time for Twitch chat. Wait. Jesus.
It's also just fun
Creature check.
sometimes to be like, well, the talk to my people.
I'm about to get my ass back to Monster Hunter grind for the sake of the upcoming summer update. Fuck yes, man. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to play it in Canada. Creature
Wait,
check
what the fuck's
from
wrong with Canada? Chill.
nothing. I just gotta find a way to transfer my
Nothing.
save file.
Oh, that's easy.
Nothing.
So I wonder if you could just pack up the like important bits of your computer and slap it into my old case.
I don't trust myself
no,
to do
I
that.
was gonna say if John was literally like gonna show up on the same day, maybe. And I know some people could do that. Maybe not us. But no, a save file that should be easy.
Yeah, cloud save would be probably fine. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Don't
we'll
worry
figure
about
it out. Ain't no thing.
Hello there on Twitch says in the Twitch chat, Creature Check, don't do a stop motion today so I can binge Doctor Who. Because
Oh.
I've tried watching the show, but it's the last weeks of school and I'm kind of busy. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Blabado says, Creature Check, doing work things Wednesday, so that's going to be fun. Well, there we go. What I understand, Ava does Pilates to help him reach each
Pilates?
button on Pilates to help him reach
Pilates.
each button on the Xbox controller. No, my hands are normal. They're normal for the
They do the
controller. I
stretchy
press the
stretch.
controller.
You do mountain pose.
I do not
then
do mountain
warrior
pose. What is
one,
this?
And then
What
warrior
is
2.
this?
And then you do the sway.
What is this slander?
Ring
This is
fit.
ridiculous. Oh fuck. Ring Fit's gonna kick my ass.
I'm gonna start ring fit again.
I want to do it with you.
Yeah, we should. That'd be fun.
Not
I
on
wonder-
stream.
Does it work?
You have
no,
to pay
I was,
money for that.
I was gonna say maybe for the patrons. Like just right over Discord. And then you just listen to us suffer.
The cops are not your friends. They will lie to you and everyone you know. Yep.
It's true. Same
Tanky
thing with employers.
says, Creature Check, get juked!
Joke.
You already read mine still. Get juked! Yes! Yes! Ava, I have a plan. I will execute the plan. I will expect the plan to go wrong. I will throw away the plan. I will improvise. I will survive. I'm nodding. I'm nodding my head. You can't see it. I'm nodding. I get you. I get you. Audio only ring fit.
If
That's
you were a
fucking
place
cursed.
in
That's cursed.
England, you might be Nottingham. I'm gonna run to the washroom real quick. I'll be right
You think
back.
you're so fucking funny. I'm gonna keep
And
going. with
I
creature
do.
checks.
Sometimes I know things, but I'll be right back.
Leaf. Leaf? Leaf? I can't tell if you're like,
Erickson?
if you're
Leaf Erickson?
No, just go pee. Oh my god. Creature check. Work on doing my physio exercises to make sure I can heal my wrist. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Dude, wrist pain, that fucking it hurts. It hurts. Hello world says. Leaf as in leaves. Ah, good. Thank you. Hello world says creature check. My executive dysfunction has been getting pretty bad. I need to get back to minis, back into regular exercise, back into riding, back to Expedition 33. But in good news, I took a walk around my neighborhood. I've gotten into Trench Crusade and got an STL file for the Iron Sultanate. Yes, the best faction. Real recognizes real. Goal for this week is get in exercise again and get back into 33. Pretty good. What is all these -2s? What the fuck is this? You can't -2 me. You can't do that. What is this GIF? No, I don't have baby hands. This is not going to be a thing that we're doing. No. My fucking hands are normal. I hold it up to my face. I can do the Joseph Joestar. It looks normal. I don't have tiny hands. What is this? -2 for carry. Excellent. Iron Sultanate are indeed the best. They've got... Listen, everybody in Trench Crusade is in a competition for drip, but it's like Iron Sultanate, power gap, everybody else. I don't have baby hands. Mark the Frog says, creature check. I'm 295 pounds from 327 pounds in 5 months. Feeling good and will continue the adventure in the suck. That's fucking crazy though, man. That's fucking sick. Good job. Good shit. Chat, I saw an insane video. I think it was a TikTok. I don't know. I saw it on Reddit. Whatever. I don't fuck with TikTok. They will not divide me. They won't get me. Anyway.
Chat. I'm back.
I saw a video of a guy walking around a gym, and he's walking to a bunch of people who are just doing their own thing, and he goes, "How many hours you work?" And they're like, "Work? Like a job? Yeah. Oh, like 40?" And then he walks up to the next guy, and he's like, "How much do you work?" He goes, "Job? Here? No. Oh, job? Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, 50?"
Why do they talk like Gorons?
Because he doesn't ask like, because when you go to the gym you work out, so some of them are like, "You mean work out?" And he's like, "No." So you see a bunch of guys. Now let me be real.
All right.
Some of them, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not.
I know.
I'm twink adjacent. We know this. I've got.
Why the
look at you.
specification? Adjacent? Hang on. Wait, I'm gonna mute for a second and tell Google to make a 10-minute timer because we gotta come back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm gonna switch over to
So-
Nikki and just do like a funny task or something because
Sure.
I'm chilling.
So the point of this video was, I guess the guy wanted to showcase that even if you work like a full-time job with fucked up hours, like people still have time to come to the gym. And all I
Okay.
can fucking think is like the entire time I'm like, okay, and then you're gonna go home and be like fucking like dead. I don't know. It was very strange to me. Also, there were people in the comments like roasting the shit out of this guy. They were like, I wonder how many times, how much time this guy spends with like his family, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
I saw people going like, how many of these guys who are saying they work like 40 hours, how much of that is actual work rather than them just like slacking off? Because listen, we've all worked retail, and like, listen, our asses are not working that much. Like, listen, I'm not
True.
saying that we're not working, but I'm saying every day,
Bro.
nah. Nah. Some days you're fucking chilling, and when boss man comes around, you stand up, you fucking, you're checking some papers, you're checking inventory, like, oh, okay, there's like some, shit, okay, and then, boss man leaves, and you're like, okay, well, let's just chill out, let's,
Yeah.
sit
Yeah.
down a bit, chill. But when boss man comes around, nope. It's all about what people enjoy / like doing. If they're happy doing it, that's fine. But they shouldn't shame people if they don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be shaming people if they're like, yeah, I don't want to go to the gym or I don't feel like I have time because like maybe they got other shit going on, man. Twink adjacent, Ava a beanpole. Carrie you can take it from here.
I
Describe me.
listen. I think you're fine. I'm dating you. What do you want?
No, I mean like they want to know the body type. Christ.
Okay. It's looking a little better.